Sorry, electoral pact between?
Are not exactly something that is being discussed. But if it's not, is such a pact possible? If it does not involve such a thing?
No, whatsoever. I think it's it's quite a cheapskate attempt, almost devoid of any issue going into this election, for GTA to try to create this perception that PKR is trying to work with Zahid, that there is some arrangement. I hope kawan-kawan GTA watch my ceramah every night. The number one attack is on Zahid and Umno. You can watch my last ceramah semalam pun. I have fun making fun of Zahid. Kan? So there's no such thing. And to be fair to Datuk Seri Anwar, when the new leadership team of PKR took over, and we are we are almost 2 generations after him, and when he made the promise that he will allow us to run this election, to be fair to him, he had stuck to his words. We have full control. Of course, there are 2 or 3 minor issues here and there that was his prerogative and we allow it. So in a major strategic issue, for example, going into election, formation of government, I think PKR and PH supporters and voters to a large extent can take comfort that I don't take things sitting lying down. I mean, I don't keep quiet. If it happens, I'll be the first one who say it. If there is any arrangement with Umno or anything, I'll be the first one to say it again. Our position is quite straightforward. I've been asked this question many times, about government formation. We feel that if we continue with the current momentum, PH will be the biggest bloc in Parliament. And we may cross 90 and inch towards 100 if we can continue in this momentum. And we don't know because so many things can happen in the next 2 or 3 weeks. And voters are very unpredictable nowadays based on what we have seen in Johor. But the support level, based on the daily data that we collect from voters all over the country, suggests that we can cross 90. Okay. If we cross 90, PH will become the largest bloc in Parliament, even bigger definitely than BN or PN. The choice then is for the Sabah and Sarawak coalitions, either GRS ke, either GPS ke, to consider what is in the best interest to form a government with which coalition. If, for example, GPS or GRS decide to form with BN and PN, because in order to form the government, at the rate things are going, it will include PN and BN and GRS. To me, GPS or GRS will be sensible enough, common sense will prevail to know that is not the mandate of the public, of the voters. Maksudnya, kalau akhirnya bila Pakatan Harapan jadi blok yang paling besar dengan 90 lebih kursi, tapi akhirnya parti-parti daripada Sabah dan Sarawak bentuk sekali lagi gabungan melibatkan UMNO, Bersatu dan PAS, and they cobbled together a very fractured coalition, that is against the mandate. Kerana akhirnya kita kembali kepada keadaan sekarang. Kita ada kembali kepada percakaran. Sekejap UMNO sayang, sekejap PAS suka, sekejap BN, they were shouting at each other, but they are in the same cabinet. The public understand that it's ridiculous. Jadi, I feel at the rate things are going, the mandate seems to move towards that direction, that even if Pakatan may not be able to form a government on our own, I think it's still quite difficult, to be frank. But Pakatan, as the largest bloc, has the right to form a coalition government with parties from Sabah and Sarawak, and that's most probably the wishes of the voters in Semenanjung, that we have to work with the wishes of the voters in Sabah and Sarawak. And I think when the time comes, common sense will prevail on the part of Sabah and Sarawak. So that is the strategy. That's why I'm not interested, talking about GTA ke, PN ke, BN ke, because numbers seems to suggest that is the wishes of the voters in Semenanjung. It's just that we may not have enough numbers from Sabah and Sarawak to form a government on our own. In that case, obviously, leadership of PH have to put the national interest and as a priority, and try to work with the Sabah and Sarawak coalition. And I think hopefully common sense will prevail.